Hi there, this is Henry Smith here from IamWealthyandRich.com, where we talk about how to understand the game of money and play it well. Thanks for joining me today on this cryptocurrency portfolio update, something I do on a daily basis. And started doing this in the beginning of February 2021, and do this almost on a daily basis. Make sure you stay to the end of this update because I always talk about something of interest after the update. And I do this for analysis and research purposes. And also understand that I'm not a financial advisor, financial planner, or anything like that. So do make sure you seek competent financial advice before you make any financial decisions, and also understand that all investing carries risk, especially in cryptocurrencies. So do not invest more money than you can afford to lose. So with that said, I'm going to share my screen and start with the update. So we've got three main columns here: altcoin, Bitcoin, and totals. And this updates were started way back in February this year. At that time, the portfolio was 106,000. It's gone up since then, but you can also check below in the description and see a link for the very first video that was done that showed how it got to that 106,000 level. Now, so yeah, the green is when it's gone forward on a previous day, and red is when it's gone backward on the previous day. So a couple of days ago it was all red. Let's see where we are today. So basically, this portfolio consists of one whole Bitcoin and a selection of specially selected altcoins, and we've got the totals at the top. So left-hand side we've got US dollars, right-hand side we've got British pounds. This is the percentage split between the two. So let's have a look. The figure I want here is 179,788.34. Put that time in there. What the figure? So 179,788.34. 179,788 and 34. Was it 34? 34. Right. So that is 3,000 down on the 2 days ago. Let's see what we are. Top 227,825.88. 225.8. I don't remember, what is it? 227,825. 227,825 and what was that? 58. 88. Okay. 88. Right. So that's what this is at the moment. Minus 1,243. 2 days ago. Bitcoin is up on 2 days ago, 2,051. And the altcoins are down 3,295 and 2 days ago. So total portfolio is down 1,000. Day before, 2 days ago, it was down 25,110. Today it's down a further 1,243, which is all good. Doesn't really matter. So it's just the journey of, let's take a closer look at the markets. So this is the total cryptocurrency market. It's around 2.2 trillion, 2.24 trillion at the moment, which is great from where it was 18 months ago, 19 months ago, 20 months ago. So it's, but yeah, it had reached 3 billion at one time. It's interesting. It had 3 billion at one time, but let's look closer at the Bitcoin, the flagship crypto. So the Bitcoin, obviously we had its height in April and it dip down in the summer, reached another new all-time high in November-ish time. And again, another drop, another crash, shall we say. It was working in and out this channel, then it's decided to drop underneath this channel. I drew this trend line here. We're watching how it wraps around this trend line. With the stochastic RSI heading downwards, it shows there's a little bit more downward momentum as far as Bitcoin is going. Slight downward, because this has to get down to here and the price is going to drop as it does reach to that. So this shows the movement. The RSI showing, downward trends. It follows a lot of downward trends. And yes, it's going to come up what it looks like it could be another downward trend, following this kind of pattern, probably all the way into April, as this goes up and then a downward trend. So we'll see where that leads. Money flow, this shows the money flowing into Bitcoin. Currently, there's been money flowing into Bitcoin gradually, in and out, in an upward direction since November. So here we are at the moment, waiting for this peak to create another higher high. We've had some higher highs here as money starts to flow in. If we look, this is on this, maybe zoom in a little bit, or zoom in even more. Let's see where the money is still flowing in. Money is still flowing in, it's still in an upward direction, but we'll see what happens here. But the flow of money seems to have slowed down. That's what I wanted to see. Because when the flow of money slows down, then the momentum stops. The upward momentum stops. Looking at the Gaussian channel, it is well and truly submerged inside the Gaussian channel, even though it tried to make an attempt to try and get out of it. And the interesting thing is also that the Gaussian channel is rising up as well. Gaussian channel was at this orange line way back here when we broke out of it. But when we came back into it, it seems like it seems to be rising. So it was easier for it to fall back into it. And so it's going to be harder for it to get out of it as the Gaussian channel starts to move upwards. And the question is it going to move down and meet this medium line here, which is, seems to be rising as well, because the medium line was at the level of the white line that I drew a few weeks ago, which is a very powerful level of support. We'll see whether Bitcoin hits down here. Now, you need to understand, if you're structured right, if you know how to invest properly, it doesn't really matter, but it's just interesting. For those of you who want to know whether it's going up or not, whenever it's come down into the Gaussian channel from an upward trend, it tends to stay here for a short time within this tunnel. It acts as quicksand and it holds it in. So it's going to take, I thought this particular candle was a candle of strength, this light green candle here, and it was going to be maybe the first of many upward momentum candles, but this second candle after it, which has got 9 hours and 5 minutes to go before the next candle starts. 9 hours, so that actually corresponds with obviously the end of this year. So we'll see in the new year, when the new candle starts, where it will start. Will it start below this orange line or above this orange line? And will it be a candle of strength, light green, and which has upward momentum like these candles, or will it, go further downwards? We'll see. The death cross seems like it could be happening in the middle of January, 15th to 18th, if things continue going the way they're going. In order to avoid the death cross, the price of Bitcoin will have to be above this red line, which is the 200-day moving average, and even get above this line, the green line, which is the 50-day moving average. The price needs to be up here. in the 60s to avoid a death cross. Or not to avoid a death cross, it just has to be well above this to avoid a death cross. But if it's above the green line, the price, that means we're really in a bullish market again. Right now, we're in a bearish market. It's not a bear market per se, it's not the end of the bull run, it's an extended bull run, but it's a bear market within the bull run at the moment. So we seem to be hovering around this red line here, this 200-day moving average. And right now, this is where the cross is like this. So nobody knows if it's going to cross. These are just dotted lines which project what might happen if things continue the way they're progressing at the moment. Well, it looks like, we have two upward upward candles here. Who knows whether they will break the trend? Just have to watch and see. Ethereum is, also had a dip, went down to 3.7, even 3.6 today, 3.684. And it's now up to 3,802. So again, Ethereum does follow Bitcoin's momentum. And again, currently, this stochastic RSI is pointing downwards. So, and not until it does a U-turn and starts coming back up, will we see, when it does a U-turn and comes back up, back to here, where we see the price move back up into the 4,000s and beyond. So that's what we want to see. We need it to do that U-turn and come back up here. Now, whether it's going to do a W and take time and come back around beginning of February, or whether it do a quick U-turn and come straight up, the first 2 weeks of January, we'll have to see. But that's what we're looking for this curve to come around the curve and come back up. Generally, the money flow is kind of slowed down a bit. It's not too hot, the money flow. Money's flowing out of Ethereum at the moment, but that can change at any moment. It's a very, very temperamental market. But that's what's happening. That's what the charts are saying. We're just talking about what the charts are saying. Nobody can predict whether it's going up or going down in the long term. We know it's long term is going to go up. Sorry, nobody can predict when it's going up or down in the short term. Long term, we know, it's going to go up. There's no question about that. 20 months ago, Ethereum was $250 roughly. And was it $250? I just remember that March 20, well, it's not showing it, this chart. This chart is not showing it. But further, if I went back into, oh, there it is. March 2020. What was the price of Ethereum? It's come a long way. I mean, even October, so waiting for the price to fill in there, because I'm going way back. It was $368. But anyway, way back in March, it was around March, April, May, around $250 per Ethereum. Here we are down $226 in July. So compared to where it is today, even if you look at, what should we say? August 2020. That was not this August, just gone. August, September, October, November, December. That's 1 year and 4 months ago. It was 10 times smaller than it was now. So it's come a long way, and trust me, in the next few years it's gonna go even a longer, much. It will be 10 times this. Can you imagine back in August 2020, March 2020, people were hesitating, should I buy it for $250? It's a bit expensive. I don't know, it used to be $180 before, and it's $250, should I buy it? And now they're thinking. Now, you obviously you wouldn't think today, considering these prices. Of course, you would buy it for 250 or 350. And now people think, oh, it's expensive at 3,000 or 4,000. But you wait till it's 40,000. Then you'll be wishing. Remember the days when it was we say, remember the days when it was 3,797, So take advantage of where you are. Okay, take advantage of this time. Take advantage of this opportunity. Okay, crypto market is going great. Okay, it's going absolutely fantastic. You need to have the right attitude and invest and look at this as a long-term thing, not a quick fix kind of thing. Anyway, don't forget to visit our website at IamWealthyandRich.com, how to understand the game of money and play it well. Go under this form here, fill out the short form, get your free millionaire mindset and investment strategy, and also get on our waiting list for one of our premium strategies that will be coming up pretty soon. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, hit the notification button, and I want to thank you very much for your time. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. And this is the last video of this year, so I wish you a happy new year. Those of you who watched the videos, thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. I wish you a happy new year and a great, fantastic 2022. Bye.